10 ways to hide your diamonds in Minecraft Bedrock. And spoilers, this video is just for fun, but maybe you'll learn something. Hello there, my name's Alaydriem and welcome back to another Minecraft episode with your favorite cardigan wearing Minecraft character. And today in this episode, I'll be showing you 10 ways that you can hide your diamonds in Minecraft Bedrock Edition. Now you might be saying, well, we have ender chests. Just throw all your items in an ender chest, then no one else can access them. Well, that's true, but that's not any fun. So how about I show you 10 other ways that you can hide your diamonds in Minecraft Bedrock Edition without using an ender chest. And at number 10, hiding them in the floor. Now to the unsuspecting passerby, this is just a kitchen sink with a faucet hanging down into it. But in reality, it's a secret trapdoor piston that we can throw all of our diamonds in, right underneath the floor. And because these trapdoors are here, no one will ever know that it's here. Unless of course they're looking, in which case they flip it over. It's actually quite easy to find. But who's honestly going to be flipping up all the trapdoors, right? People don't do that. Okay, that one's kind of obvious. But at number 9, I have something you probably haven't seen before. The chest behind a chest. Double chests in Minecraft Bedrock Edition are a little bit peculiar in that their hitboxes are a little bit strange. So for instance, if we throw some blocks back here in this, you'll notice if we have another chest in front of this, we can't access these items no matter what we do. Obviously, if we had sides on this, we definitely couldn't have accessed them. But as you can see from this border here, the chest doesn't actually take up a full block. So the interesting fact about this is that the chest doesn't actually take up the dead center of the block either. So if we align ourselves ever so perfectly with this center line here, open this chest and then click behind it, we can actually open up the chest behind it and access our secret items in that way. So as you can see here, we have our diamonds in here. And if you have this walled off and have walls on each side, no one will ever see that you have a second chest behind this, which makes it the perfect hiding spot to store your diamonds. Okay, so your friends watch all my videos and they know that all of your chests are tricked out. How about we find some place they won't find? The nether is an absolutely terrifying place to do anything. However, did you know if you break a block underneath the lava pool and place a chest down, your chest won't actually burn, which means you can place an item here in a lava pool. And unless you have friends who randomly click around when going around the lava pools, they'll never find any of your items. Of course, throwing it right here along the edge is pretty easy, small play. Probably the better thing to do is to grab yourself a fire resistance potion, go ahead and drink that, jump right on in, and hide it in the dead center of a lava pool. How many of your friends are going to be diving underground to find a hidden chest? Probably not many, but just make sure you write the coordinates down because, well, it's very easy to get lost. And the last thing you want to do when recovering your very important valuables is to run out of your fire res, burn, and then lose all your items. If losing all of your items in lava doesn't appeal to you, how about something in the overworld? The Caves and Cliffs update in Minecraft 1.16 dramatically increased the build height to Y320. So instead of building it underground, why don't you build them at the world height limit? Build yourself some scaffolding going all the way up to about Y300, pop down a couple of chests, and you have the perfect storage solution, which no one will ever find after you get rid of the scaffolding. Thanks to the render distance, no one from the ground will be able to see this, and unless people are flying almost exactly where these chests are at the build height limit, they're never going to see it. And about 60-70 blocks down, those chests completely disappear. And if you get rid of all of the scaffolding that we have down here, no one will even know that they were there. Oh, that is very satisfying to watch though. But just to prove a point, let's grab ourselves an elytra and some scaffolding, and let's fly around and see if we can find them. And the answer is you probably aren't going to find them because I don't even remember where I put them. Oh, there they are. Look, you got to be flying so high to see this, and most people are not going to be flying straight up. So for the people who are kind of flying around just underneath it, it will literally go right over their head. Just a word of advice, don't build it at the world height limit, build it a little bit below so that you have a nice landing pad that you can land on. Because, well, otherwise collecting your items is going to be a little bit frustrating. If you like decorating, why don't you just hide them inside of your builds? Barrels are great for storage, but you can also use them to decorate. For instance, in this build right here, we have a secret barrel hidden underneath this block right here, exposed by a path block, which is really difficult to see in this texture pack. But also, underneath this trapdoor, we have another one right here. And honestly, how many people are going to go flipping through all of your trapdoors to find your hidden barrels? But if you're better at making things tick than you are at making them look pretty, why not hide them as part of your redstone builds? Most people are very intimidated by complicated redstone, and most people will not touch it even if they know what it does. One thing you can do to exploit this is to replace your filler items inside of your builds with items. These items are fully functional and your redstone contraption will work exactly as is. They just will also happen to have your entire storage system as part of it, which is a pretty unique way of hiding things that you may not want others to find out about. Every now and then when going through my sorting system, I like to put on some good tunes, and Minecraft has plenty of them. But did you know that the redstone signal of a jukebox is comparable to the music disc that you put in? Yep, with the right music disc and the right lectern throwing off a signal strength to compare against, you can actually hide a complete redstone mechanism that, in this case, hides a chest using a sticky piston. It's a pretty good way to listen to some beats. But possibly one of the most secure ways that you can secure your valuables if you're on a server and happen to have a friend who's an operator is to ask them to be your personal piggy bank. The operator permission gives server administrators tons of access to both add and remove items from other players inside of the game, so as long as your operator is a really good friend, all you have to do is paste in this command and you can give and take items from a player at will. Just make sure that your operator is writing down how much money they took from you, because this is a really good way to ruin every single friendship that you have if they are not being held accountable. And for the one person who's still watching this, go ahead and type "diamonds are worthless" down in the comments, because the last way that you can hide your diamonds is to convince your server that they're completely useless. Yes, you heard me right. Just like NFTs and Bitcoin, the value of things is only tied to what we agree to value them at. Otherwise, they're completely useless. So go ahead, convince your friends that the only thing you'll be dealing with in the future is amethyst shards, or amethyst clusters, or lava buckets, or blocks of dirt, or IOUs. It really doesn't matter, because the entire concept of currency is just a made-up social construct that we've all agreed to process by. And if you want to know how to hide those special items, go ahead and rewatch this video.